Namaste. I'm so glad to have you here. The pictures on the thumbnail are on your screen right now. This is group 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You will find these in the description box, so don't forget to head there. If you do not like the pictures, we have 4 groups. First group, you are the Queen of Wands. The second group, you have the Sun card. The third group, you have the King of Swords. And the fourth group, you have the Empress. There are also colors with each of them. The colors are the last thing to consider. If you are confused which option to pick, only then consider the colors. Otherwise, always trust your intuition to take you to the right picture or the right card. With that, we will get started with group 1. Hi group 1, I am so excited that you guys are here with me and I get to talk to you. Okay. So I will be speaking to each individual watching this reading, not just a collective. So this is very personal, right? You have chosen the first image and the Queen of Wands. And if you have simply clicked on the thumbnail and you're here and you're still listening to me, this means that you have a much higher sense of being close to Lord Shiva, being close to Mahadev than most people do. And currently, Lord Shiva is operating very, very strongly in your life. Because if Lord Shiva was not present around you during this time, trust me, you would not have even clicked on this thumbnail. And that's very important to acknowledge in the very beginning. So you have the Queen of Wands, and it's all about your fire, your passion. And I was randomly I did not have the oracle cards planned. They just called out to me and I checked the first card for you and it said trust. And immediately I got this connection as I was meditating for your group, that why do you not trust that what you love and what you are passionate for can eventually lead to your success? Because there is a big game here, a big confusion here, which is just around success. I will take more cards, but this is a genuine advice. Because even when I am meditating with your group's energy, the one thing which is coming forth prominently is that your ideas are not very common. Like, not everybody has these ideas. So the Emperor, right? The Emperor is somebody who has a very unique mindset. And usually the Emperor will not fit in the crowd. The Emperor is a class apart, sitting on the throne. But the problem is that until you get that throne, how do you mingle with the rest of the people? And while you are trying to adjust to other people, you start thinking that, oh, maybe my ideas, my passion is not so great. And Lord Shiva really wants to tell you that the answer that you're looking for, it lies in you following your passion in a much more uncompromising way. So, okay, look at these cards that we have. Let's have a look. See, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which stands for a lot of material abundance. We also have right here the 3 of Pentacles, which is about your skill set being accepted. And this is the Page of Cups, which is about the innocence in your heart. First of all, do not think that you are poor. We have the Moon card in the back, which is a big sign that internally, a big part of you is like, oh, I don't even have the money to chase after my dreams. I tell you, I have met a lot of people through my work, clients, etc. And most of them have so much more than they think they do. You know, if whatever your income is, you don't have to aim to get a higher amount of money. You have to aim to utilize it to the maximum. Let's take a very real example. Like, you're seeing this table in front of me. It is made up of different elements. This is a Lord Shiva statue. This is a little Trishul. All of the elements that you see here, it's about how I arrange them to look pretty, to look decorative, to look amazing and beautiful. These did not cost me a lot at all. Number 1. Number 2, I can rearrange them tomorrow for another reading and make them look even more attractive. So that is where your skills come in. Trust that your intelligence, your creativity is inspiring. People decredit their own creativity so much. Like, I've met people who feel that the asset is in, let's say, getting more crystals, or the asset is in learning more skills. No, the asset is that when you trust your creativity, when you arrange this table, When you put your elements, and whether you decide to put the Shivji like this, or you put him like this, or you take the Trishul, you put it like this, you put it like, the way you put it, that will lead to a beautiful arrangement. And this is where the Page of Cups comes in as well. Because the Page of Cups is about innocence. It's about understanding that while you are figuring out how to best work with my creative powers, you will make some mistakes. Everybody does. And if you stop at one mistake, if you start criticizing yourself at one mistake, trust me, it will be very difficult to move forward. So you have to be easy on yourself. I've learned it in my own life. Criticizing yourself is the fastest route to giving up, honestly. And I know you're not somebody who wants to give up. I know you want to give up, put out a fair fight in whatever it is that you want to do. You can use your resources to get better results. You don't need additional resources. You need to understand that ultimately it's about you and how you choose to use these resources. Oh, look at that. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the World card. I saw this at the split and I didn't take it. And we have the Six of Pentacles. This, guys, this is great success for you, right? Like, okay. I'm trying to make it look beautiful, but okay, so this is about success. Queen of Pentacles, your eyes need to be on the price. It's not just about money. It's about the status. It's about the way you want to be respected. It's about how do you want your friends to refer to you? How do you want your friends to think of you, right? That's Queen of Pentacles. You will get it. And how is that? Number one, the World. The World card signifies a completion. What is the completion mindset? The completion mindset is that it's just let me sit down and make the best of what I already have, right? Which is repeating in your reading. For instance, let's say you watch this particular video and you like something that you heard right now as I'm speaking to you. And right after this, instead of using that inspiration to act or just even to sit with it, sometimes we don't have to act. Sometimes we have to sit with an inspiration and let it take us to other inspirations, to other thoughts. So instead of doing that, what you're doing is you're watching the next video. Then you're watching the next video. We have the Six of Pentacles. And this is actually about somebody giving you the right thing. And for you, it feels like somebody is giving you the right advice as well as the right resources. That go to this place, go to this website, go to this doctor, and everything will be sorted. Go to this teacher and everything will be sorted. But you've got to let that idea sink in. That's the World. Let it sink in. Let it exist within you. Feel that inspiration. Feel that, yes, actually that message was right. I need to work on this, right? Instead of skipping to the next motivational thing. Sit with one motivational thing. Okay, now I want to make this short because I believe that we don't need 10 minutes of extreme vigorous ideas like these are 100 ideas in 10 minutes, blah blah blah. I believe that one strong idea at one time can be more than enough to change our life. At least for 6-7 months, just one idea can change the way we are performing. Oh God, look at this, guys. Look, what are the chances? It says Shivlingam, rebirth, spring 21. Shivlingam, Lord Shiva is with you. As far as God is concerned, you have a lot of support. And do not feel that you have to do something very unique to connect with God. You don't have to light a diya every day. You don't have to even sit down and chant 108 times into 3. No. If you just sit down 5 minutes, hold your heart, keep your hand on your chest, and you say, Lord Shiva, I love you. I hope you're with me. Mahadev, please be with me. That's all I need. You know, help me see clearly. Help me see what I need to do next. That's it. That's it. That's all you need to do. I promise you. I promise you. And I'm saying this from my own experience. I used to do so much mantra, so much puja, ritual, everything. It didn't work. What worked? When I chose to sit down with Lord Shiva and have conversations with him. Conversations are not mantra, jap, they are not magic. They're just sitting down and having a talk with God. That's it. I'm inspired about this. Help me out. Trust. What are the chances? I'm telling you, trust. Trust yourself. Trust that just by being your genuine self with God, everything will be accomplished. When you are your most authentic self in front of the rest of the world, yes, people take advantage of you. So this I won't say that, oh, you just be vulnerable and open and honest with everyone. It does not work. You have to be smart with other people. But in front of God, you can let down your guards. That's the one place you are supposed to not hide anything. Even what you hate about yourself, you can say that. And God will help you love that part of you. Okay. And we have worry. Yeah, because I feel this group sits down and it starts worrying that, oh, but if I'm just talking to Lord Shiva, why will they help me? There are 10,000 people talking to Lord Shiva. Why will Lord Shiva help me in particular? Why will I get success? There are 10,000 other people who want the same thing that I do. Why will I get it? First of all, in this world, in this universe, there is plenty. If there is somebody out there who's saying that, oh, there's only one person who gets the crown, not true. Every single one of us can achieve great success and have huge amounts of money without thinking that we have to defeat each other. You focus on winning. You don't focus on making others lose. You put your focus on winning and everything will happen like magic. I want to take one, maybe just to end it, I'd like to take some tarot. Give me a second because I managed to mix them all up, not in the best way. Okay, I felt an energy here and this one. And this is your ending message. Look at that. 3 of Wands. You are ready to take a leap. You're ready to make some move. Okay, you've already got an idea that I think this, if I do this, I will succeed. But we've got the devil because you're doubting yourself. You're like, sure, maybe I will succeed, but let's wait. Let's think a little bit more. Let's test this here, test this there. You're not trusting your own passion, your own ideas to guide you to the highest place. Trust me, only your mind, your own wisdom will take you where you want to go. Your conversation with God, however you imagine God, your connection with God. Not what I am saying, not the inspirational ideas that I am planting, but what you are doing with an idea that comes to you. Whether it comes through your YouTube videos, it comes through a book, it comes through a teacher. It doesn't matter who it comes through. What matters is what happens after the idea is in your energy. What are you going to do to nourish it and nurture it? The best thing to do is to take it to God and just think about that idea as God is with you. You will find your answer very naturally. Your answer is within that. This is so beautiful, Group 1. I had a great time connecting with you. This answered a couple of my questions. I would love to know if it answered your question, because that way I know if I'm headed in the right direction. I can measure myself as a reader only through you. So I absolutely look forward to your comments. Other than that, thank you for being here with me. You can like and comment, and you can subscribe, and you can do all of that YouTube stuff if you want to. But even if you cannot, I love you so much. You have my best wishes for the future. Take care. Hi Group 2. Namaste. Welcome to the channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome even louder. Okay, I'm just trying to have fun with my reading and see everything in a more spontaneous way, because that is how your energy is coming forth as well. With the Sun card, I sense a lot of going with the flow that has to be done. You know, I feel like you are somebody who gets a little bit stuck in analysis paralysis because you don't actually see the magnitude of the hard work that you've already done, that you've been doing, and everything that you've accomplished. You tend to forget about it. It's like literally the vibe I'm getting. I win one competition, I celebrated maybe for like 3 hours maximum, and then I'm not on to the next goal. So that's why I want to be a little easy breezy and see how that energy interacts with yours. Super excited to get into it. Okay, so let us start by taking some more tarot. Before I forget, I took out oracle cards, and this one for you, it says suffering, and I just saw 111. So a large part of what's coming forth, Lord Shiva is saying, and I am sensing this in the meditation field, which I connect with prior to any group, prior to any reading, that this is a lot about ancestral patterns, right? I sense that your family has a hard time with appreciating small little achievements, which is why you can neglect yourself, and that is causing a lot of suffering and pain. Because what your body is doing is, it's basically saying that, hey, I achieved this, and your mind is like, yeah, maybe you did achieve that, but it's not that big of a deal. Like, fine, I'll give you a chocolate for it, but now let's move on to the next thing. So now a part of your brain and your body, both of them, kind of feel that no matter what we do, it will never be good enough. We probably have to find the cure for cancer and establish world peace in order to feel like we are worthy. Like, you've not been taught how to appreciate yourself. And it really breaks my heart to say this, because this is a very personal experience I've had in my life as well. We've got the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about a very strong flow of energy. And a strong flow of energy as in somebody who is channeling a lot, who's working really hard. I don't know why I just saw like Usain Bolt when I saw this card. And it's almost as if Usain Bolt is looking at all of his championships and the record he has broken and saying that, well, yeah, I mean, I guess anybody could do it. No big deal, whatever. I'm just whatever. It makes no rational sense to emotionally neglect your achievements. And that's what Lord Shiva is saying, that the biggest answer that you want right now is to really, really look back at your past achievements and say that I have done some mega successful stuff, and I really ought to feel prouder and better about myself right now, starting this second. It's going to shift things for you. Trust me. I'm in the meditative field and you're tapping into the energy of the sun, which means that you want to feel proud of yourself, and that's why you want to do more work. You don't want to say, I have done nothing, that's why I will do something. No, that is not the right approach for you, group 2. I know I'm preaching, but that is not the right approach for you. For you, it's like, I have done so much, that's why I'll do something more. Not that I have done nothing, so I'll do something. No. I think I've made it clear. Okay, let's look at the 4 cards we've got. We've got the Tower. We've got the Knight of Cups. Okay, we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, and the King of Wands. The King of Wands is separate. These 3 cards are coming together. Okay, I will try to arrange it in a way that we get maximum space for multiple cards. Knight of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. I don't know if you'll believe me if I tell you this, but Lord Shiva is asking you to not work so much. And this might be for some of you who are on their phone all the time, basically, and they're saying that, what, me work? I'm not working. I'm just meditating. I'm just lying around. I haven't done anything productive. Even when you're sitting down, and I've said this before on my channel, even when you're sitting down, your brain does a lot of work than you are aware of. When you're meditating and when you're resting, as a matter of fact, even when you're asleep, you're doing tremendous amount of work. Resting is not about physical work. It's about a mindset. Sometimes when I'm doing my tarot readings, I can be in such a great resting mode, relaxation mode, that I feel I haven't worked, that I've just rested. I'm coming out of a sleep. So that there's some form of like a mindset which always makes you feel like I've got to work. So even when you're resting, a part of your brain is like, let's see how I can maximize my productivity, right? Okay, my candle is doing funny stuff. You are in the Knight of Cups energy and you want to be moving to the King of Wands energy, which is you need to step out of your emotional body, because your emotional body is feeling quite exhausted, a little bit tired, all of that. You need to step out of it to come entirely into feeling the present moment. That is necessary in a way because it will teach you how to wait for things to happen on their own. You are somebody who's been pushed around by people to achieve things before you are ready to really achieve them. I sense just a lot of pressure being put on you, and it's causing you to lose sight of what really matters to you. And you know what? More than having a great vision, more than having great skills, wow. What matters is that we are connected to what makes us feel that life has meaning. And because of trying to achieve multiple things at once, you've got disconnected from what matters to you. We've got intention with staff and pyrite. So again, the same message, and I will repeat it one more time, that, and let's look at the back of the deck energy. See if it's the Two of Cups. Here's the thing. You've sacrificed a lot. And because you've sacrificed so much, a big part of you feels that the only way to move forward in life is even more sacrifice. And you might be watching a lot of content or even readers or spiritual gurus and guides, and who basically talk about, you know, the value of sacrifice, the value of renunciating everything. However, it's the opposite that you need to tune into for a while, as in, how can I self-love most of the time? How can I continuously be living my own story and not the story that other people have fed me? How to tune into my truth versus the narrative of other people. And we have opinion. Here's the thing, guys. This is what I feel maximum, causing the maximum hindrance. And a little bit of it maybe was in group 1 as well. But it's like there are so many voices in your head. That's a bus passing by. Just like that bus. See, so noisy, right? There's so much noise in your head, you don't know which voice is yours. What do I really want to do? What do I really want to achieve? What is my true skill? What was it that I used to love about myself, but I have forgotten? And and then you'll feel guilty. That's the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles. You'll start feeling guilty. Oh my God, I disconnected from myself. Oh my God, I've been mistreating myself. Because as soon as you realize that you've been following other people's commands, you are like, oh my God, I became a slave to others, and that causes anger and causes guilt, that how did I let this happen to myself? And then you can actively go to the Knight of Cups energy and find emotional solutions. Like you can, oh, let's eat this, maybe I'll feel better. Let's watch this, maybe I'll feel better. Let's do this, maybe I'll feel better. But you need to be King of Wands, which is feel that feeling, right? The passionate fire and water. Water and fire both signify emotion. But the fire quality of emotion is that it sits with you and it causes a transformation. It does not lead to immediate action. It first causes a massive self-awakening within you, that this is what was wrong and this is what I have to do, and I won't feel guilty about it. Because fire also signifies confidence, trust in yourself, trust in your guides, and a lot of self-love. I really see water as universal love, spiritual love, but fire is love for your own life, love for your own hobbies. That's how I've seen it. That's why you need to be here, not just loving everybody else, but being a little selfish in your love. Look, we've got the sun here for you as well. We've got the sun. Oh, how beautiful. You have the sun, the King of Wands, the fire energy. My candle went out almost, so fire was doing funny stuff for you. And we've got the sun here. Beautiful. Let's just take one final card for you. Oh, we have this beautiful card, laughter. Yeah, I totally understand. You're kind of not watching the kind of stuff you used to. You know, you've started watching all this, how to get better, motivational content, how to meditate better, how to exercise better, how to study better, how to do this and that, like, and you're just not living in the moment and laughing and having fun, connecting with the people you love, going out, having fun, going on dates, talking to friends just because you can talk, not trying to find the bigger meaning behind it all. That's your answer, group 2. And that's really going to help you. Whoa. Okay, that was so amazing. Okay, at the back of the deck, we do have the Chariot, which means you're going to act on it very fast. You like it or not, this message is going to sit with you and you're going to act on it. So all I want to say is good luck for your future journey, because the next few months will be very transformational, where you will get to love yourself very intensely. I hope that you will come back to the channel and I can do more readings for you. If you would like that, you can comment, you can like, you can subscribe. Even if you cannot do that, I am so grateful to have connected with you, and we'll talk again soon, hopefully. Until then, namaste and take care. Hi group 3, namaste. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I don't know why, but I have the urge to do this. Probably because you have a very close connection to sound. You know, air as an element, we have swords, and swords is connected to the element air, and air is very strongly connected to sound. I wonder if, wow, look at that. See the frequency of just the bells, the frequency of high mountainous regions is very different, and it's naturally aligned to bring your body back to the state of homeostasis, right? I wonder what this is about. Very interesting. I'm also getting that for this group, the answer is about looking at the world for what it is. And when I say that, tapping into the Shiva consciousness, by the way, is this pristine place of non-duality. There are no essential good and bad. There is only the present moment. That you have to look at the good side of the world and the bad side of the world. You have to know when to be completely righteous and when to be a little bit strategic, manipulative, calculative. And a lot of reference to Sri Krishna, if you've heard of Sri Krishna, and what they told Arjun during the war, that even when you have to kill people, even though it is at its core, it is murder. But there are times when you might have to do something which is considered very sinful for a certain cause. And the whole Bhagavad Gita is this discourse on why the world is such an ethically gray place. Sometimes one thing is wrong, the next day the same thing is right. And there's so much reference to that. Wow, beautiful. Immediately very sharp, intelligent, brainy energy. Like I'm getting somebody who either listens to podcast or wants to open a podcast. I can't find your cards, guys. Where the heck? So as I was saying, do you listen to a lot of interesting ancient history, National Geographic kind of stuff? They closed National Geographic. I wasn't very happy about that. But anyway, I don't know the story behind it. Oh, wow, look at that. We have the Ace of Wands. So you're combining your mental power with your passion. That can be very difficult. Two of Cups, beautiful, which is uniting with your feelings, with your emotions, letting your emotions be your guide. And we have, again, the Eight of Wands, a very strong flux, flow of energy. I wonder where this is taking us. Let me tap into the energy for you guys. So this is so much about knowing that the energy that you are getting from the universe, and I'm getting strong bouts of energy, like almost like zoomies. Like there are times when you're very tired, like you can't even move a muscle, but there are other times where you're just like all over the place, like I can walk to the moon, like literally, like so much energy. And all of this energy is being given to you for a very divine purpose, and it is quite literally so that you can formulate the next few years of your life. Very interesting, hasn't come forth this way, like a very specific time. I usually don't get that in my readings, but I'm getting it for you, that for the next few years are going to be some of the most important years of your life, in the way that all of these years will include manifestation. None of these years will be just like, oh yeah, it's random stuff happening. It will be you manifesting every detail of your life. So you manifesting your dream home, dream family, dream university, whatever this is, whichever age group you are in, the next few years, it's all about taking complete control. That's why you have all the elements here. You have the air element, you have the fire, and you have water. What's missing is the material thing, the earth of it. And that's where manifestation comes in, because earth's material, it actually represents manifestation, and people don't really talk about it. But whenever you see pentacles in the tarot, something about manifestation is being told to you. Like, which part of your life do you have to manifest? Do you have to say, I want this, I want a house, I want a car, I will put my mind, body, soul into getting this specific 3D thing. It's about enjoying the spiritual side of very material things like eating, having I don't know, I was about to say having sex, but you know what I mean? It's all spiritual, and you're about to do that for the next few years. Very spiritual 3D experiences. I'm very excited for you, actually. That's the goal for many of us. Okay, interesting. Let's have a look. I do see one card, something at the bottom. Okay, I sensed this one as well. Let's have a look. Oh, wow, we got 4. We've got 7 of Swords. So this is a strong indication that you will have to, once again, use your mind to be a little opportunistic, okay? An opportunity will knock at your door. Do not think about the ethics of it. Is it right? Is it wrong? Will I be a bad person if I do this? Am I lying? Because Can I be more truthful? You know, like you are really, really being hard on yourself when it comes to being pious, being pure, being good. Like, how good can I be? You want to be more and more good and more good and more good. But the next few years, group 3, you've got to look back and you have to say, be able to say, looking back, when I did all these things that are quote unquote good, nothing good really happened. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, let me find an accurate example. Okay, so when I was going through depression, my sister did not want me to be on psychiatric pills. And for the longest time, she tried very different forms of alternative therapy with me so that I would not have to get addicted to any psychiatric drug. So she was doing her best and not choosing the easy way. But I did not benefit from it. Eventually, I did benefit when I saw a psychiatrist, you know. And even though, yes, I'm still on this way where sometimes leaving the pills, it's a process, as in I have to really plan how I will leave certain medication behind. But that's okay. If I had not received it at that time, I would not have made it this far, right? So that's what this is. Like, there will be times when a certain opportunity, even though in the future it does not look ethically good, but for now, you ethically need it. Let's say it's simple things, you know. Like, I've seen some people not use AI because of the ethical consideration. But if it helps your cause, use AI. You know what I mean? Use the cheat codes. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, look, we have the Page of Cups. You have repeating cards from group number 1, which is interesting. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have out here the Page of Swords. So you've got double page energy. And again, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So the next remaining 2025, it feels like you will be manifesting, not manifesting, you will be perfecting your technique of manifestation, right? Because it's easy to say manifest this, manifest that, but the actual techniques, they're not that easy. We have memory. So, okay, so the first reason why manifestation is not easy is because of conditioning, because of our memory, right? Because we are conditioned to believe, let's say, that only hard work leads to success. That's some people's conditioning. No, smart work can lead to success as well. Some of us are conditioned to believe only medicines can cure us. No, sometimes just yoga can cure you. It can be the opposite. Only yoga, only naturopathy will heal me. No, maybe you need allopathy. That's conditioning, right? And manifestation is a force against conditioning. It will make you do things you haven't done till now. If you want to see if you're manifesting right or not, just look at your life and say, how many things have I done recently which I would have never dreamt of doing before this? If you are taking risks, if you're actually going out and surprising yourself, you are manifesting right. And that's exactly what you're perfecting, right? Because it is difficult to break free from the conditioned mindset, to allow yourself to be a different person, because more than anything, you will criticize yourself, you will question yourself, right? Like, why are you doing this, group 3? Why am I doing this? I would never do this. Oh my God, am I compromising my ethics? Oh my God, have I become a liar? Oh my God, have I become proud? Da 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 da. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You're manifesting a new era. You're manifesting more success, because more than anything, King of Swords, Ace of Wands, two of Cups. I got lost in a lot of fire energy with the 8 of Wands. Brother, the amount of experiences, luxurious, adventurous combined. That's what they're saying. Luxury plus adventure combined. You're going to have a lot of fun and going to have a lot of luxurious fun. I don't know what that means, but hey, I'm super happy for you. Moving forward, what did I do? Oh, God, look at that. Creativity. Can I say manifestation louder? Creativity, fire. Told you there's fire energy. And look, moving forward, air energy again. So you are manifesting through your fire and through your air energy, which is through your intelligence and through your passion, using all your emotion, making intelligent use of emotion. I feel sad right now. What can I get out of my sadness? Sadness is an opportunity, okay? I heard a very famous man, I've forgotten his name. He's a Harvard professor. And he said this, that do not let your sadness be wasted. That's your attitude now. I won't let any of my emotions be wasted. Sadness, I will make something out of it. Joy, I'll make something out of it. Because 8 of Wands, you're getting a lot of emotion. You just have to, with the arrow, point it into a direction. And what helps you do that? Creativity, guys. You've got this. That's your answer from Lord Shiva. I would say I have scrambled a little bit through the reading, so you can listen to this 10-11 minute audio once more and you will know exactly what to do. I have full faith in your spirit guides because they are guiding you through this. Ending it on that note, thank you so much for connecting with me. You can like and comment it. These are the very small ways in which you can help my channel. It really helps me continue doing what I love, so I appreciate that a lot. Even if you can't do that, Group 3, thank you for being here with me. We'll talk soon. Namaste. Take care. Hi Group 4, I am so excited for your reading, specifically for aesthetic reasons. Look at this card. Isn't this like the most beautiful? I promise this is the most beautiful tarot card I have seen in like my 3 years with tarot. It's just astounding. And even the picture of Lord Shiva that you've picked, it's one of my favorite. This is like the second, third time that I'm using it because I just can't get over it. My candle is about to blow out. I swear it did the same thing with group number 2. Okay, I'll have to switch it up. So you've got the card Empress and you've got this oracle that I took which says question. And I immediately want to say that as I tap into the Shiva consciousness, which is this place beyond time, mostly it's this 5th, 6th dimension. Actually, Shiva's consciousness, it transcends all consciousness. It's that one unity infinite consciousness. But I can only tap into it as like in the 5th dimension. That's because of my limited capacity as a psychic. But within that dimension, the first thing that I'm getting for you is that there has been some form of methodology, some tricks and some ideas that the universe has revealed to you. Maybe some suggestions, some new friends, some new techniques of doing something. But you need to really, really question them before you start applying them in your life. Like question everything. Maybe you've already started applying something, right? Maybe you've already started to follow a diet. Maybe there is some mentor, teacher you already listen to. But there's some level of questioning you need to do before you completely embrace them. Interesting. This guy was very, very energetic right there. Okay, I'm going to take these 4. Your energy is so high, like I feel all happy and energetic. Okay, we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is again a cautionary card. Like you are not being given the entire truth. You are not being shown the entire magnificence of what you can be, what you can achieve. It's like gatekeeping, like a professor not teaching you the entire formula and hoping that you'll figure it out on your own when it shouldn't be that way. So you've got to pull the strings basically. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Very thematic for you, right? It's very on point with what I'm seeing energetically for you. We have the 4 of Cups. Again, look at that. Do you see 4 of Cups is this? It's basically this offer which comes to you from the universe that, hey, look at this. But it comes with a caution that before you take on a new thing, before you take on, and by the way, the 4 of Cups means you have earned it. You earn to ascend. You have earned an upgrade. Whether it's in lifestyle, whether it's in your relationship, you want to go to the next level in your relationship. You want your partner to propose to you. Whether it's in your job, you want that promotion. Whether it's in your business, you want more deals. Name anything else, whether it's in your beauty, personal, the way you look, you want to look better, have a fitter body. You deserve to have it now. You deserve to have better grades, whatever it is. You deserve to have the better version of it because you've done the hard work. But before you go for the better thing, and I just saw 333 on the timer. Amazing. So it's going to be very expansive the next few years, I would like to say. I got the same year reference. Next few months, specifically, you will grow a lot on like your family life, your personal looks, your voice, your confidence, your money, your job prospects, your luck even is increasing is what I sense here. But before that can happen, you have to take stock of everything you know and you believe. That's the emphasis. What do you believe in? Are you sure you believe in everything that is serving your highest good? That is the question Lord Shiva wants you to ask. And the answer is in asking this question. We have judgment, 20, judgment. You have to be very discerning, be very, very cautious during this time. Have I made the right judgment on someone? Like, maybe you left a friend behind, but they're actually good for you. Maybe when you judge them properly, Your intuition tells you, go back to this friend, apologize, make up. Maybe that's the judgment. Maybe it's the total opposite. Maybe you're trusting someone who is wrong. I kid you not, I just saw 444 on the timer. You guys are super divinely connected. What's going on, group 4? And we've got the Magician. I'm telling Magician. I love this card. And ironically, in this deck, this card has never flipped out on its own. Never. Amazing. So you're headed for great, amazing things. And those great, amazing things are headed for you. The only thing to ask here, what do I need to leave behind from my current belief system? What is it in my lifestyle that I can no longer have? Good friends, bad friends, what do I need more of? Good food, bad food. What do I have to get rid of? What do I have to include? Because then I am taking the next step to elevate my life. This is going to define the rest of your life, group 4. I really feel this is so special for you. Okay, before anything, I do want to take some oracle cards with you. I just feel different. I feel creative. I feel like myself. Like if I'm being authentic and I'm being real with myself, and this is the biggest thing Lord Shiva is saying, that what matters is the conversation you have with yourself. How honest are you in the conversations you have with yourself? Doesn't matter how honest you are with your family, your friends, your lovers. Doesn't matter. How honest are you with yourself? That's the only thing that's going to matter. We have suffering. I got this card in, I don't know, I think I got it in group 1. I'm not sure. And we have relaxation. So relaxation has come with the 4 of Cups, right? And 4 of Cups actually does signify relaxing, taking time off so that you can take the right decision. I'll give you an example. Just like a few days back, I was on this table right here and I was pulling out cards and my mind was like, nope, I cannot interpret anything for you. You have no interesting ideas. You're boring. That's what my mind was in. And I went into my bedroom. I sat in my bed. I took on my blanket, cozied in there and tried to think, but nothing happened. So I gave it up and I went into the bus and I went for a random, like I went from that bus to the other town and then came back. Just that change gave me very interesting ideas. That's the 4 of Cups. That the idea, the inspiration is going to come to you when you're actually relaxing, having fun and not thinking about finding a solution. Yeah, I have a question in mind and that's okay. That's when your mind answers, right? Beautiful. Okay, so let us take more tarot. Wow, it's so interesting because it's like Lord Shiva is directly telling you this is the way to your answer. This is your answer, number 1, but this is also the answer to how you can get more answers. How amazing is that? I want to claim this group. Oh, wow, look at this. What is with you and synchronicities, group 4? We've got 9 of Pentacles, we've got 9 of Swords, that 9. I feel that your angels, I am quite sure that your angels, your guides have been talking to you since like a century, trying to tell you that, hey, look, this is not good for you, stop it, or this is really good for you, just start it already. And you've just been like, okay, maybe not. Like you've not actually sat down with them and said, hey, okay, I'm ready to listen to what you have to say to me. Tell me, what do you want me to do so that I can apply your ideas better? What is it in my life that is no longer serving me? Tell me. I know you're trying to tell me. What is it? Because that's the 9 of Swords, right? Something is causing you anxiety, sleepless nights. Something is making you obsessive. Something is making you obsess over it. If I can do this, I will be perfect. If I can do that, I will be perfect. And I believe your spirit guides are coming in. Do not chase perfection. If you chase perfection, you're going down the rabbit hole of suffering, of being dissatisfied. The answer is not in chasing perfection. It's in reducing something in your life right now. There was a very famous quote and I really loved it. And this guy said that your happiness is your current position minus the expectations. I'll repeat that again. Your happiness is your current situation minus expectations. That there is the 4 of Cups. That there is Empress. 100% guys, just listen to that call of satisfaction. I want to take that. Allow yourself to feel satisfied. The Knight of Wands. Interesting thing about the Knight of Wands, it's not the king, right? It's the knight. But look, it's still on the elephant. It feels like a king. It doesn't have a throne. So it has made its own throne, the elephant. So how is this applicable to you? Remember how I told you that somebody is not revealing the whole truth to you? And with the judgment card, you have to judge. Have I taken the right decision in the past few months? Do I need to go back and correct something? When you're doing all of this, people don't look at you as the winner. People are looking at you as a work in progress. Most of the nights represent that. When you are a work in progress, you want to be respected. And as a matter of fact, you deserve to be respected. But people still don't respect you. Do you let that get to you? With the Knight of Wands, no, you don't. You have to be the one respecting yourself. Remember, I told you that the only thing that matters are the conversations you have with the voice inside your head, not with the voices outside of you, but the voice inside your own head. That is the real throne, not the throne that people will give you. Once you master the voice in your head, everybody will want to put you on a throne and say, oh wow, group 4, you're amazing, you're this and that. But before they do that, they won't see the struggles you had to go through inside your own mind. And you're going through that right now. And you're going to do just fine. Allow yourself to go places. I would say travel, get into creative activities, paint, even if you're painting badly. Sing, even if you're singing badly. Dance, even if it feels funny. Wear sexy clothing, even if you're feeling fat or stupid. And do every single thing that you want to do. Because within that is the answer to how you can have everything you want to have. Seriously, I know I sound like I'm giving a TED talk, but it is what it is. Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine stands for, yes, our great Lord Shiva, Om Namah Shivaya, and Mahadev. So they're with you. They're confirming that they're going to be with you. But the Divine Masculine also emphasizes that this is not the time to just think, but to put your wisdom into action. So don't just think. And we have truth and integrity with Sama. It looks like Mother Isis to me. Very beautiful. The final message that I have with this card and the Divine Masculine and Mother Isis kind of like just showing up here. Hathor showing up here. Just stay connected to your God. Stay connected to the oneness within you, the God inside you. There are many teachers, gurus, great siddhas, great masters. However, it doesn't matter how great of a person you're listening to. It doesn't matter even if you're listening to God on the outside. Things change when you can feel God speaking to you within your heart and within your mind. That's when things start changing. And that's where Lord Shiva is ending this amazing session for you. I am actually going to claim this group. I will listen to it myself again to inspire myself for the rest of this year. With that, group 4, you can like and comment to help my channel. That really does help me continue my work. So you can like and comment. And if you want similar stuff, you can subscribe to come to the channel again. You can hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I have uploaded. And even if you cannot do any of this, you have my deepest love and best wishes. Take care.